Okay, so I've been thinking a lot about authenticated transfer protocol and solid protocol, and how these are both really good ideas where your the data that you create with applications lives with your ID. So it's like login with Gmail, but you log in with your ID and all the data doesn't go to Gmail, it goes to your personal data store. And so what I see in my mind's eye is, a single container image with a persistent volume, and you just turn that on, and now you have a server running at, yourplace.com. Then you can go to that yourplace.com and you can register your account and create your ID, and that gives you a username and a password and a URL, which is, Nikolas.yourplace.com or whatever like that. Now, all these other protocols, they have the same idea where you bring your ID to them and they store your data with your ID. That's AT Proto, that's solid, but they don't work together. And I feel like they should be able to work together because it's the same concept, it's the same architecture, it's the same model, just in different shapes and just different ways of doing it. Like, why can't we do them both? Like, why couldn't I take my Nikolas.yourplace.com and go to, AT protocol app and then log in to that AT protocol app and start creating stuff. And all that stuff I create goes to my personal data store. And then I could log into a different AT protocol app and same exact deal. I could do the CRUD on that and it goes back to my personal data store where it's mine. Now, what if I just log into the exact same application, but instead of it's built on AT protocol, it's built on solid protocol? I mean, it works sort of the same, right? Same sort of path. You log in, you bring your own ID, you authenticate the application, and you're off to the races. You do your CRUD and it goes back to the same place. And then you can take that ID and you can go to Blue Sky and you can log into Blue Sky with your credentials and your own BDS and do your posts there, and they all go back to your same zone. And then, Blue Sky is two things, it's like Mastodon on top of AT protocol, but, Mastodon also exists. So why can't we do Mastodon on top of this as well? So now we grab a Mastodon client, we'll grab, ice cubes or something, and we log into our server with that Mastodon client. And that server, is its own little Mastodon space. And so we can do Mastodon toots and we can follow each other and see who's talking on the whole server. Like, these things are all the same idea conceptually of the server has an identity, it attaches storage to the identity, and it exposes that for apps to use. And why not just expose it in a way that many apps can use it? It seems like a pretty straightforward idea that should work pretty good.